guys, GradadTv back here again, and today we're going to be doing an oil change on the 2015 Subaru Impreza. It doesn't matter if it's sedan or hatch, the same car, just different chassis. Subaru tends to like to use the 0W-20 synthetic oil. Pennzoil seems to be pretty good. They're one of the higher rated. Some of the other commercial brands aren't as good. This is a S4615 oil filter, STP, found at your local AutoZone. Same with this. And you'll be using this whole 5 liters in that. So you're gonna pop your hood. Damn, it's hot. I might have to let you cool down a little bit before I change your oil. Get this up. And yeah, see engine bay? She's not looking too bad. I cleaned her up a little bit. So here's where you're gonna be pouring the oil in. And here's your oil filter. It's nice that Subaru has their oil filters right up top and not somewhere in the engine bay where it's a bitch to get, or under the car. So you're gonna pour your 5 liters in here, and then underneath there should be a little, I'll just show you. I'm gonna let the car cool down for a little bit, and then I'll be back out to change the oil. Alright, we ran into a problem. This jack is busted, bro. I'm trying to pump the car up and it just starts fucking leaking, bro. And then I'm losing my leverage on the pump, bro. It just stopped working, so I guess we're gonna go to Walmart and come back. Get a new jack. Fuck. Problems. We have to worry about, we have to find one the same size as this, or we're not gonna get it under my car. Alright, we're back, and I guess this is gonna turn into an unboxing video. So I had to get a new jack because my jack shit the bed, and also, what's good about this can go all the way down to 3.4 or 5, I'm just blind. 3.5 inches off the ground, so that might make lifting my car a whole hell of a lot easier. Alright, let's open this. I got the jack out and look! Oh my god! Look at the camera! Fits right underneath. Without even like having to push it. This one, dude, like, I had to like maneuver it around my side skirts to get it under. This jack, dude, hell yeah. Let's go in, it's a pad. Rubber pad. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to wait for the car to cool down again. Unfortunately, it's gonna be hot oil, and that's probably gonna melt the plastic if the hot oil is draining into that. So we're gonna wait like maybe an hour to a half hour, and then we'll come back out and do this fucking oil change finally. God damn, taking forever, man. God, everything that wasn't supposed to happen is happening. Jack broke. Fucking can't get it under my car. Got a new one though. And I also have the fucking car show today, so I sort of gotta get this done, man. Yeah, we'll be back. See you in like an hour to a half hour. Also forgot I was gonna put this on jack stands before I was going inside. So now that the car is on jack stands, we have the hood open. We're gonna let it sit for a little bit so it can cool off. No, also another thing. If you're working on your car alone, and for some reason something happens with the jack stands, do this with your jack. I don't know, it's just like a safety precaution I take. Just gives me more like motivation to not tweak the fuck out about working on my car alone. Also, if you have an asphalt driveway like me that's slanted and asphalt, put wood under your jack stands because asphalt crumbles. And also make sure your e-brake's on because of the slanted driveway. Mine isn't horrible, but definitely had times where it scared the shit out of me. We're gonna go inside now and take like 30 minutes to an hour, let this cool down, and then we'll come out and do the oil change. See you in a minute. Alright guys, we're back, and we're gonna start with the filter. Your filter's here. You're just gonna twist it off. You can either start with the plug or the filter. It doesn't really matter, to be honest, as long as you clean both of them up. But you really gotta get a grip on these. They're really filter. Yeah, look at that. Oil should not look like that. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's still pretty dark. Put that over here. Just gonna soak this up. I don't have an oil pan, so we have to use this. Hey, get under here. So, after going through a bunch of sockets, I found that 11/16 on the big boy works. Make sure you're loosening, not tightening. Holy fuck. Who the fuck put this on? Oh, did I break it? Oh, I did, okay. Oh, yeah. Just like puke on a hangover. Oh, yeah, buddy. Holy fuck, that was a lot. Just like puke on a hangover. You want to make sure you're wearing gloves for this. Oils can eat away at your skin. So now just wait for that to drain out, and we'll see you in a second. Very thin, but it's still coming out. Now, some new gloves. Put some new gloves on. I'm gonna clean up the drain plug. Also, these gaskets here on the drain plug, you see it at the bottom? See these gaskets? You'll have to replace these in like 3 or 4 oil changes. This one's fairly new because it's from the first oil change. The one I just drained. It's like the first one after they replaced it. This one's still pretty good, so just note that you have to replace these, unfortunately. To be honest, I have no idea where to find them, but I'll find it when I need to. The gasket. Also just clean it up a bit. God, this bolt isn't stripped. I hate to have a stripped fucking oil plug. Just cleaning this up a little bit more. The filter. Getting all the nasty old oil out of there. Now this is done draining. Oil filter's clean. You really just want to worry about all the oil that gets around here. So now that this is done draining, you're gonna put your plug back in. And here's a close-up of the oil. Damn, that is dark. Oil's supposed to be like a lighter, like you can see through it. You're supposed to see through oil. It's transparent. It's supposed to be like an amber, like maybe got like a golden tone to it. My reflection. What up, gang? We're gonna put the plug back in, and then pour the new oil in. Now we're back under the car. Just put your plug back in. It's only dripping now. It's not even like draining still. Screw it in as much as you can with your fingers, and then you're going to tighten it down with the socket. Make sure you wipe it down also. I didn't say this, but I did this before I started filming. You want to wipe down around here also to get all that nasty, grimy, rocky shit out of there. Now, make sure you're tightening. Oh, gotta switch hands. And just start tightening. You want it tight, but not too tight as to where it could crack the seal or crack that little washer that's in between the bolt and the pin. So now we're gonna pour the new oil in the car. Just for, okay, that ain't going nowhere. No way that shit about to leak either. So now that we put our drain plug back in, we're gonna take the new filter. It's the STP S4615 from your local AutoZone. AutoZone build. Shut up. Okay, STP oil. It looks like this. Stupid bullshit on. Oil. OW-20. Pennzoil. Pennzoil seems to be pretty good for Subaru. Any OW-20. Full synthetic, baby. Crack open your new oil. Got your filter. Stick your finger in the oil. Yeah, get it all fucking lubed up. And then around the seal. Around the seal. OW-20, baby. Just kidding. This fucking oil sucks. Around the seal. Around over here. You see where it sits for that. That's where you pour the new oil in. Take your filter. Twist it right on top. Want to make sure it's tight. You can get the filter tool, but honestly, I don't think you need it. Just make sure it's super, super tight. Because you don't want any oil coming out of the filter. Because when the car's on, it's shooting the oil up into the filter and out of the filter. So that could cause a leak if it's not tight. Okay, that bitch is tight. And I'm a big guy, so that bitch is tight. Huh? You gonna get a funnel? Sorry, I don't have anybody here to hold the camera for me, so I sort of have to do with what I have. So, the funnel, put it in your oil thing, where your oil goes, and start pouring. Ooh, in the funnel. So that was all of the OW-20 oil. Hopefully that's enough. You might have to go buy another liter, unfortunately. But yeah, you just put the cap back on. We're gonna start it up, and then we're gonna check our oil levels. All right, so the car's been running for a bit. I'm gonna check the oil level. Never check the first oil level. So, take it. Clean it off. See these two dots here? Once you put it in and pull it out, and if they sit in between these two dots, you're in the safe zone, buddy. So, I'm gonna pull it out, see where we sit. Where do we sit? Can you see the oil? We're a little bit above. Where we need to be. But we're still in the safe zone. Still good. Now she's running fine, and it should be okay, and it'll burn over time, so it'll get lower, and then it should sit around in between the two dots. Just the new oil, you know. But yeah, she's running good. Got the car show later today. And yeah, let's get her lowered. Let's get her back on the ground. So now that we're in the car, you can see we have to reset the trip. And it should be good for the next 5,000 miles. So by resetting the trip, it'll put the trip at 0, meaning that by having the new oil in, it starts the oil at 0, and you go till 5,000, and then you'll know to change your oil again. With the 0W-20 and the new filter. So unfortunately I already did it, but how to reset your trip, you're gonna alter between A and B. There's B there, there's A. You're gonna hold down this, you're gonna like push it down and hold it down, and it'll automatically reset to 0 for whatever trip you select. So I did it for A, but I didn't do it for B. Just like that, you just changed your oil. Look at you, you're not paying $100 for a fucking oil change anymore. I mean, with my guy I was paying $45, but the reason I have to start doing it on my own is because my car is too low. I can't fit on any of the lifts anywhere. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, learn how to change your own oil. Saves you money. Thank you everybody for watching. Leave a like and subscribe, and be sure to follow my socials. Thank you.